I'm Lucy.
And I'm Robert. Hi, friends. Hello to everyone watching us from all around the world. No matter where you are right now, at home, on the bus, or at work, we're really happy you're here learning English with us today.
So, Robert, how was your day?
It was nice. I did some work, had a coffee, and tried to slow down a little. What about you?
Pretty similar. A normal day, simple things, and of course, thinking about English.
Always English.
And today we're talking about something very small but very confusing for many learners.
Yes, to and for. People often ask, should I say to you or for you? When do I use to? When do I use for?
Don't worry, today we'll make it simple. One clear idea, real examples, and English you can use every day.
And before we start, if you enjoy learning English in a simple and natural way, please like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Talk English Every Day.
All right, let's get started. All right, before we go into examples, let's relax for a second, because to and for are not scary words. They're small, but they show different feelings.
Yes, and that's the key. Feeling, not rules. When people get confused, it's usually because they try to translate in their head.
Exactly. So today, just remember one simple idea. To is about where something goes.
Yeah, movement, direction, or a person receiving something, from here to there.
Like, I'm going to work. I sent a message to my friend. You can almost see it moving, right?
Something is going somewhere or going to someone.
Now, for feels different. For is about why or who benefits.
Yes, not movement. Meaning, reason, purpose, or who this is good for.
Like, this gift is for you. I'm learning English for my job.
Nothing is moving there, it's just answering the question why or who is this good for.
So very simply, and this is enough for now, to is about where it goes.
And for is about why we do it or who benefits.
You don't need to remember long explanations.
Just feel the difference.
And don't worry, we'll practice this together with real examples in a moment.
Yes, step by step, slowly and naturally.
All right, let's start with the most common use of to. This one is super friendly. To is about direction, where you're going.
Yes, think about movement. Your body moves, your mind moves. You start here, and then you go to somewhere else.
For example, every morning I say, I'm going to work.
Very natural. You're not at work now, but you move and boom, work.
Or maybe after work you say, I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the supermarket.
Exactly. Home to the gym, home to the supermarket.
Let's try another one. She walked to the bus stop.
You can really see it, right? She's here, walking, and she arrives to the bus stop.
Yes, to helps your listeners see the movement.
And it's not only short distances, big trips too.
Right. We're flying to Sydney. We're traveling to Japan.
Wow, big movement. Different city, different country, still to.
So remember this feeling. You start in one place and you go to another place.
Here's a fun way to say it. You move from here to there.
That's it. No grammar stress, just movement.
If you can draw an arrow in your head, to is probably correct.
And don't worry, in the next parts, we'll show you to with people too.
Yes, because English loves movement, even when it's invisible.
All right, now let's take to one step further. It's still the same idea, movement, but this time the destination is a person.
Yes, not a place, a person. Something moves to someone.
For example, I gave the keys to my brother.
Perfect. The keys move from you to your brother.
You had the keys, now he has the keys. We can see the movement.
Let's try another one. She sent an email to her boss.
Even though you can't see the email, your brain still feels it moving.
The email moves from her laptop through the internet and finally to her boss.
Exactly. Now, this one is very common in conversation. Can you explain this to me?
Yes, the idea, the information, the meaning, it moves to you.
So it's not only physical things. Words move, ideas move.
Advice moves, messages move, everything can move to a person.
Here are some more natural examples. I sent a message to my friend. Don't say that to her. Can you talk to him later?
All the same feeling. Something goes from one person to another person.
So remember this simple idea. To is about receiving.
Yes, if someone receives something, to is usually your best friend.
No rules to memorize. Just ask yourself one question. Is something moving to a person? If the answer is yes, to sounds right.
Nice and easy.
Now, let's look at another very common use of to, and this one shows up everywhere in daily English.
When to comes before a verb, it often becomes part of the verb pattern. So don't treat it like direction or destination this time.
Exactly. This is where many learners stop and think too much, but actually, it's very natural.
We say these phrases all the time without thinking.
For example, I say, I want to learn English. I'm not moving anywhere.
Nothing is going to a place. To is just connecting the idea of wanting with the action.
Exactly. Or, we decided to stay home.
Again, to is not about movement, it's just part of how the verb works in English.
You also hear, I need to call her. He tried to explain. She wants to improve her English. These are all very normal everyday sentences.
So here's the relaxed way to think about it. When to comes after verbs like want, need, decide, or try, it's simply part of the verb structure.
You don't need to analyze it.
Yes, don't overthink it. If it sounds natural, it usually is.
Listen to how people speak, copy the pattern, and use it slowly.
And the more you hear these patterns, the more automatic they become.
So remember, sometimes to shows direction, sometimes it shows a receiver, and sometimes it's just part of the verb.
And all of that is normal English.
Robert, can I ask you something? When you hear the word for, what's the first question that comes to your mind?
Honestly, why? Every time. Why are we doing this? Why does this thing exist?
Yes, exactly. And that feeling is so important. For is not about going somewhere. It's about explaining the reason behind something, right?
Like if I see a button and it says this button is for emergencies, I don't imagine the button moving, I just understand its purpose.
Same here. The word for quietly tells me, hey, this is the reason. This is what it's made for.
Let me try another one. If you say, I'm studying English for my job, I immediately understand why you're studying. It feels clear.
Yes, and notice how natural that sounds. You're not thinking about grammar, you're just explaining your life.
Exactly. Or when someone says, we stopped for lunch, I feel the reason right away. Hunger, food, a break.
Yes, lunch is the reason. That's why for sounds so comfortable there.
So maybe the best way to remember for is not with a rule, but with a feeling.
I agree. When your sentence is answering why, for usually fits perfectly.
No pressure, no memorizing. Just listen to your meaning and let the word for do its job.
Robert, let me ask you another question. When you give someone a gift, what do you usually say?
I usually say, this is for you. It just feels right.
Yes, exactly. And when you say that, you're not talking about movement, you're talking about who benefits, right?
The gift exists because of that person. It's meant to make them happy.
So when I hear for, I often feel kindness, care, someone thinking about someone else.
That's a really nice way to put it. Like when people say exercise is good for your health. Health benefits. You feel the positive result.
Yes, nothing is moving there. It's just about the effect. Who or what becomes better.
Let me try another one. I booked a table for my friends.
Exactly. They're the reason. They get the benefit.
So if someone is helped, supported, or gets something good from the action, for sounds very natural.
I agree. When your sentence answers the question, who is this helping? For usually fits.
And again, no grammar stress, just meaning and feeling.
Yes. English becomes much easier when you trust that feeling.
Lucy, here's another situation where learners often pause and think too much. Time.
Yes, especially when they want to talk about how long something lasts.
Exactly. When you say, I've lived here for 5 years, you're not talking about a place you're going to. You're talking about time passing, right?
5 years is not a destination. It's a period. You feel the length of it.
And the same feeling in we waited for a long time. You can almost feel the waiting, the minutes slowly going by.
Yes. Nothing moves there. You're just describing how long the situation continues.
So when you talk about duration, for sounds natural. It connects the action with the time it lasts.
And that's why we don't use to here.
You don't wait 5 years. You don't live a long time.
Exactly.
For is comfortable with time. It helps your listener feel the length.
So again, no rules to memorize, just listen to what you're really talking about.
If it's about how long, for usually fits.
All right, Robert, this is the part where many learners suddenly say, oh, now I get it. Because here the situation looks the same, but the feeling is different.
Yes, and that's why people get confused. They see the same words, the same people, but English is listening to meaning, not just words.
Let's start with a very clear example. I gave the book to Anna. How does that feel to you?
It feels like movement. You had the book, and now Anna has it. The book changes hands.
Exactly. Anna receives the book.
Now listen to this one. I bought the book for Anna.
Ah, different feeling. The book might still be with you, but the reason you bought it is Anna.
Yes, same book, same Anna, but the meaning changes. One is about giving, the other is about who benefits.
So this is very important. To is about receiving. For is about benefit.
Let's try another one. This app is for learning English. What do you feel here?
Purpose, reason. The app exists because of learning English.
Right. Now compare it with, I need to learn English. Do we use for here?
No, because now we're not explaining purpose. We're talking about an action we want to do. To becomes part of the verb.
Yes, same word English, but completely different role in the sentence.
Let's do one more, because this one happens in real life every day. I'm going to the gym.
That sounds like movement. You're at home and later you arrive at the gym.
Exactly. Now listen to this. I go to the gym for my health.
Same gym, same person, but now we're not talking about where you go, we're talking about why you go.
And that's the key idea. Same situation, different feeling.
English is not asking you to memorize rules, it's asking you to choose the meaning you want.
If you focus on meaning, to and for suddenly feel much easier.
Yes, slow down, listen to your sentence, and ask yourself what you really want to say.
And then the right word usually appears naturally.
Lucy, can we talk about mistakes for a moment? Because this is where many learners start to feel nervous.
Yes, and honestly, they really don't need to. To and for are confusing for almost everyone at some point.
Exactly. For example, many learners say, I explained it for him, and I understand why they say that.
Right, because they're thinking about helping him, but the feeling of explain is giving information to someone.
Yes, the information moves to the person, so the natural sentence is, I explained it to him.
Another very common one is when people want to be kind and say, this is to you, when they mean a gift or something nice.
Yes, and again, the feeling matters. If it's about benefit, care, or kindness, English usually chooses for.
So we say, this is for you, and it sounds warm and natural.
But here's the most important thing. Making these mistakes is completely normal.
Even advanced learners mix this up. Even native speakers sometimes pause and think.
So don't feel bad. Mistakes are part of learning. They show you were trying.
And every time you notice the feeling behind the sentence, you get a little better.
Exactly. English grows slowly, and that's okay.
All right, let's make this super simple.
Yes, if you remember just one thing, this is enough.
When you use to, quietly ask yourself, where is it going, or who receives it?
And when you use for, ask yourself, why am I doing this, or who benefits?
That's it. 2 questions.
No translating in your head.
Just feel the meaning and let English flow.
All right, Lucy, we've talked a lot about to and for, so now let's try a short story and feel them naturally.
Yes, I like this. Real stories make it easier to remember.
Yesterday, I saw you preparing something. Were you getting ready for a birthday?
Yes, I was. I prepared a gift for my best friend.
Oh, that's really nice. What kind of gift was it?
It was something small but meaningful, and later I gave the gift to her in person.
That sounds perfect. Did you also send her a message?
Yes, I sent her a message to remind her about the appointment.
Right, a message to someone and a reminder about something.
Exactly. And of course, I'm still learning English for my future.
Same here. We're all doing this for a reason.
And this morning I said, I'm going to work.
And I went to the gym for my health.
See? To a place, for a reason.
Exactly. Everyday life, everyday English.
Say it slowly, use it naturally, and it starts to feel easy.
Yes, that's it. No stress, just real conversation.
All right, Robert, let's quickly wrap everything up.
Yes. First, to is for direction, for receiver, or when it's part of a verb like want to, need to, decide to, or try to.
And for is about purpose, benefit, or duration.
Same sentence, same words, different feeling.
Exactly. If something moves to someone or somewhere, use to.
If you're talking about why, who benefits, or how long, use for.
No need to memorize everything. Just listen, feel it, and use it naturally.
All right, friends, now it's your turn.
Yes, try making your own sentence using to or for.
It can be about anything in your life, giving something to someone, doing something for a reason, or even about time.
Write your sentence in the comments. We read all your comments and love seeing your English practice.
Don't worry about mistakes. Just have fun and try to use to and for naturally.
Yes, this is your chance to practice and speak English every day, even just a little bit.
Remember, friends, English doesn't need to be hard.
You don't need perfect grammar.
You just listen, repeat, and use it a little every day.
Like, share, and subscribe to Talk English Every Day.
And even 5 minutes of practice every day helps you improve a lot.
Yes, keep going, have fun, and speak English naturally.
Take care, everyone.
Bye for now.